In the clean room glow where the numbers wake, they print me a heartbeat in 6 brief lights. Every token gets a seed and a birth certificate, a factory whisper meant to guard other lives. I am born in batches on a quiet line, plastic shells with liquid crystal eyes. They press a secret into every pulse I have, then send me out to stand watch in strangers' hands. They call me something you have, a proof you can trust like a house key's weight. But the part that makes me real never leaves the server room's gated estate. Who owns the moment when my numbers turn? Who owns the seed that tells me what to burn? You watch the blinking in my borrowed skin, but my soul stayed home in a rack of steel. You never walked in. I never knew the locksmith's trade, I only knew the lock. I never felt the hands that signed my seed. I just ticked and turned like a faithful clock. They didn't come for the wrists that wear me, or the passwords whispered in fluorescent halls. They mailed a careful lure into a tired inbox and stepped through one forgotten share to reach the vault. One porthole, two, then a quiet climb through sleepy desktops and unlocked doors. No alarms, just credentials passed hand to hand like borrowed badges beneath office floors. Somewhere in racks that never see the sun, they find the room where all my futures live. Not my plastic body or my changing code, the pattern beneath it I can never see or give. Who owns the minute when my digits bloom? Who owns the silence in your war room? You trust the flicker and believe the sign, but the ghost that gives me meaning slipped across the line. I never knew the birth was wrong, I never saw the deal. I only did the math I'd always done. I never asked who else could read what I feel. Far away a user types a username and a private phrase into a waiting screen. I answer with a code I think is mine alone, a single-use prayer to the doctrine of clean. But in another dark and unseen hand holds my reflection perfectly aligned. My twin code lands on a different port, and 2 doors open at the very same time. They walk your corridors wearing your name, consult your blueprints under borrowed suns. I hear nothing but the ticking of my window, 30 seconds long, then gone, then spun. When the letter comes, it speaks in polished phrases, a corporate voice trying not to shake. It says I'll be reissued, rotated, retired, like shedding skin can undo the break. They box me up in bulk regret, pallets of doubt shrink wrapped in gray. I am still the same small heartbeat in plastic, but no one trusts the way I changed today. Who owns the future in my numbered face? Who owns the trust you thought you placed? I never cracked, I never failed to glow. You just learned another hand could make me show what they wanted me to show. I never knew the shift upstream. The chain broke at the source. I only turned time into borrowed keys. I never saw the hand that bent my course. Somebody somewhere new, another token wakes, seated in a room sworn clean and bright. It blinks its little code into a cautious world. Another fragile promise spilled on unseeable light.